What's up, guys? Real quick, I'm about to go into QT here. I'd like to get a morning coffee, also get some fresh water for work. And I have my mask on. And I know right now there's a huge debate. I have some friends on Facebook posting, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry you're such a scared person. I'm so sorry you're a sheep for wearing a mask. I'm a free thinker. I'm not going to wear a mask because it's my right not to wear a mask. I understand that. But for me, it's just such an easy thing to do to just put on a mask. It's just such an easy thing to do. And I feel like it's the considerate thing to do, It's the nice thing to do. It's the polite thing to do. But you don't have to do it. Now, I have an analogy that I think that might explain what the situation is like. Let's say I'm sitting in a subway, in a train, right? I'm in New York or New Jersey, and I'm sitting in a subway, and it's full. And an old lady is standing in front of me, right? And I have a seat. And let's just say a gentleman or a lady standing next to her says, hey, would you mind getting up and giving this old lady your seat? And I say, no, it's my right. As an American citizen, it's my right to sit here in the seat. You can't tell me to get up out of this seat, Nobody here can force me to get out of my seat. Nobody can demand that I get out of my seat to give this old lady my seat. She doesn't deserve it. I was here first. It's my seat. Now, that is correct. It's your right. And as an American citizen, you're right. Nobody can forcibly remove you from that seat to give that seat to an old lady that's standing in front of you. You don't have to do it. It's your right. You can sit there and you can be inconsiderate. You can be rude. You can be an asshole. And that's your right. But I just feel like it's such an easy thing to do because, and here's the thing. What if me sitting down say, you don't know anything about me. You don't know if I have a pre-existing condition that prevents me from standing for a while. You don't know anything about me. You can't tell me to give my seat to this lady. Why doesn't the other guy give his seat to the lady? Why me? I can do that. And it would be my right. And I wouldn't be wrong. I would just be an asshole. So that's the thing. When someone says, hey, could you please put a mask on? For the safety of everyone else, it makes everyone else around you feel safer, feel more comfortable. Would you mind putting on a mask? And they say, no, it's my right not to wear a mask. You can't tell me. You don't know if I have a pre-existing condition and all this. You're right. As an American citizen, I guess you're right. You don't have to put on a mask, But you could. It would be the nice thing to do. It would be the considerate thing to do. It would be the polite thing to do for everyone else. But again, you don't have to. You can continue being an asshole, a free American asshole, in my opinion. It's just so easy to be nice. And I think that Dr. Wayne Dyer's quote is so relevant here. Whenever you have a choice to be right or to be kind, always choose kind. It's just the kind thing to do to put a mask on when you're out in public around other people, especially during a pandemic. So nobody's asking you to put a mask on during normal times. This is not normal times. We're in the middle of a coronavirus pandemic, and it's killing people here in Georgia, especially Florida. All people are asking is to just put on a mask. All someone is asking is, hey, would you mind being considerate towards someone else? And you say, no, it's my right. Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to argue with you. It is your right. Just keep being an asshole. Oh, Valkyrie says, good morning. I wear a mask going out, but even with lung issues, I know I have limited time with it. Valkyrie, though, I saw a nurse. She actually had several different masks on, and she measured her oxygen level in her blood before and after wearing the mask. I think it was for 5 minutes or something like that. It was the same. So wearing a mask does not prevent oxygen from getting into our blood system. And that's science. That's just scientific fact. So that's just my little rant. I was just thinking, it feels very similar to something like sitting on a subway or bus, and an older lady is standing, because that's what we're doing this for, right? We're trying to protect the elderly. And an older lady is standing in front of me, and I refuse to give up my seat because it's my right to sit there. And nobody can tell me that I need to give up my seat for this old lady. I would be correct. I would be correct, but I would also be a freaking asshole, right? My mom didn't raise me like that. Anyways, I'll see you guys.